Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your general reading for August. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. If this is about you and another person, this could resonate as theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, Sagittarius monthly general reading for Sagittarius. Four of Cups, Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, so that could, I read that as Leo, Knight of Wands, Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands, gracious, look at all these wands, Five of Wands, and Three of Cups. All right, a lot of wands there. All right, so Sagittarius. What do we got here? Something close to your heart. What's this Knight of Wands for Sagittarius for August? Knight of Wands. King of Pentacles, that could be, I was going to say Taurus, so we'll go with that. Normally I read that as Virgo, but Taurus wanted to come out, so I'm going with Taurus. Taurus or Virgo? All right. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's in the works here. We've hit some conflict. What's this? 7 of Wands. 10 of Wands twice. All right. So this, okay, so you've got a pathway to success. You've got an idea, Sag, of what you want to do. You need to stay the course. What's this? Maybe it's working smarter, not harder, but nonetheless stay the course. What's this Nine of Swords here for Sagittarius? Oopsie. All right, you know what? I was going to pull that, so we're going with it. All right, so Five of Swords with the Page of Wands. Okay. All right, so you've got something you're trying to launch that you might have come up with delays. The excitement and the vigor is there, but there's delays and decisions that have come up that need to be addressed. And this might feel like more of the same. So this could be business. This could be a relationship. I'm putting these back into it, but that's for perspective. This could be business or relationship, but you're wanting to get something off the ground, but it's been quite challenging thus far, but you need to keep at it. Eventually that hard work will turn into smart work, so stay the course here. That effort will pay off. What's this 10 of Wands here? What's this 10 of Wands? 3 of Swords. Good. I like that. I mean, well, no, let me explain. This is about that hard work paying off. That you're going to be able to have that perspective of seeing that, okay, this is why this took place. This was worth it. It's almost like that. It goes back to that Five of Swords, being able to inform your future choices because of these setbacks, because of you're learning, you're adjusting, and it's going to be you being able to, after an initial just onslaught of effort, being able to scale back and go, okay, look at what didn't work. Look at what caused all that stress and anxiety and the delays and this and that, and it's a workaround. So then this is you being on top of your game and working smarter, not harder. Nothing wrong with hard work, especially when you're launching something, but you've been plugging away at something that has been quite stressful for you, and there's a lot of challenges coming up right now that you're just having a hard time getting a handle on, dealing with as they come up, and it's to the point now where you just feel like you're kind of in cutting away mode. Like you can't even. It's just, there's a lot happening to where you don't feel like you can make decisions as they come up. You feel like you're more reacting than you are deciding on something. And that it's been difficult. It won't always be that way, but whatever you kind of embarked on right now, that's the stage you're in. The perspective is coming. The wisdom from it is coming. Don't worry. What's this? Five of Wands. Yay. So this is transmuted. All of this hard work and this, that's why you got to persevere, because that just, it's not what I want it to be. And there's all these stop starts that gets transmuted. And here we have you being able to be on top of these decisions as they come up. And it's a much more balanced juggling act that's contradictory, isn't it? Then it feels like you're just kind of reacting and cutting away and just chaos. There's still that busyness and that activity, but this is productive energy versus working yourself to the bone and very little insight, awareness, growth, anything. This is with you, with the perspective, after kind of learning from what's transpired, transmuting all of that hard work into assertive action. Still applied effort, but this is getting on top of something. This is that working smarter right here. This is asserting yourself and having control over your choices and being able to adjust to that new normal and navigate it and flow with it and work with it rather than having to do the whole slashy thing with the Five of Swords. This feels much more intuitive and fluid to you. What's this Three of Cups for Sagittarius? So the disappointment and maybe you're like, man, that'll pass. It always does. What's this Three of Cups for Sagittarius? Knight, listen to me. Nine of Wands. Three of Cups, Nine of Wands. Okay. So not too shabby, because it's worth it then. Because you're going to be coming to a clearing to where this gets transmuted to you rising on top of the situation, getting a handle on it and being able to navigate it, control it, make it work for you. You're not out of the woods as far as output and energy and consistent applied effort here, like hard work and working at it. But there's enough that has transpired that you have learned from to where when it comes up again, you're going to be able to take charge of it and get the jump on it. And we got Three of Cups and Nine of Wands. So it's purposeful, and all of this lands you right here with being able to celebrate and having that sort of know-how, like kind of, the worst is over. You might be a little beat up emotionally from it, but you're better for it because it's giving you the experience that you need to keep moving forward with it. Because you're on this path to security. You're really wanting to create for yourself and do for yourself. And there's going to be bumps along the way, and that's what this is. But it's worth it because you're able to support yourself, to stand on your own 2 feet, to handle yourself in confrontation or an argument, or because if we're talking about business, this is you needing to advocate for your business and handle that and to manage the ups and downs, especially at the onset. If this is a relationship, this is you kind of being taken aback by someone saying what they did, dealing with someone's actions, but it gets transmuted. I don't know that you're going to be working it out with them, though. I don't know that you're going to. I don't know. If you're talking about a relationship or romance, this could be to where you thought that it was going in one direction to find out it wasn't, and being like, wow, kind of had all my eggs in one basket here, but okay, I get it. I can pull back and do my own thing also, and you're better for that also. This is kind of about learning the ropes and having boundaries put in place to where when this circles back around again, because it will, you're like, nope, I'm good. Got my eye on the prize. I know what I'm working for. I know what I'm going after. I'm good. At least with this here, it's almost like, okay, I know now what I'm working for. I know what to avoid. I know what the loopholes. I know I'm savvy. I'm getting better and working smarter. Okay. Yay. Okay, so I was going to pull that. Okay. Well, I wanted to see what the next one was because, just for kicks and giggles here. So Knight of Pentacles. Good. Stay the course. Stay the course. Keep at it. It's purposeful. Might not be able to see the forest for the trees, but it is going to pay off because you come into this clearing to where you're finally sitting in the catbird seat, sitting in a position where you get to choose what you want to give this pentacle to. You're not going anywhere. You're letting them come to you, and you're like, I don't know. Right here, you're just going after it. You got a plan. You want to do it. This is the end goal, right? We go through this clearing, this learning curve, so to speak, and we've got this stability now to where you get to be the one to offer it if you want. The horse isn't moving. This is having a plan, laying a foundation, reliability, consistency, all of that, and you're the one that's going to be in the position to offer it or not, instead of kind of having a plan and working towards it, and at times might feel like chasing after it. So this also could be over the next 3 months, not just for August, because this is kind of a long-term thing. And we got 3s here too, so okay. That's this. I read that as Taurus, by the way. It's Virgo or Taurus. I read that. I said Taurus in the beginning. What else for Sagittarius here? For Sagittarius, 6 of Michael, 6 of Swords. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel. Boom. I like it. Yay. So you come through this clearing and now it's like, okay, all right, got my wits about me. I'm better for this experience. I'm fortified. I can let my guard down, have a little fun with my tribe. Not sure if I'm going to be connecting with that situation or person on that level again. Definitely might keep it at arm's length, but I'm in charge of it. I'm sitting on top of it, working smarter, not harder. What else for Sagittarius? Keep wanting to say Virgo. That's okay. So I'm doing that one and this one because I went to pull this one, but I keep wanting to say Virgo. Huh. This is not Virgo, it's Sagittarius, but there's a Virgo feel here. Okay. The Seer, follow your intuition. So this could be like the High Priestess, Cancerian or Pisces, and the Wizard, use your skills to aid others. So this is using your intuition to make things happen. This is using your intuition, which is knowledge applied, or it has a resonance of that, because after some experience, you kind of get that spidey sense gets strengthened from experience, from listening to your intuition, from following your gut. It kind of is this like spiraling upward effect of really getting that strong gut reaction, that strong intuitive pull. So listen to it, let it inform your working. Again, how many times do I want to say it? I'm not, because it sounds silly at this point. You're not at a seminar. So following that intuition and letting it guide you as far as making things happen for yourself. Being able to, because this is the boss position right here. So this could be that you're eventually going to be in a position to employ others. If this is a business we're talking about here. If in terms of a relationship, I feel like this is using your intuition to figure out what your next move is, because we've got you in a solitary position here. You're kind of disappointed that things didn't work out the way you wanted. And this is you learning from that. And you're in a position now to where you're not going to be a part of anything that doesn't have your best interest at heart. You're in the driver's seat. You're going to be creating what you want. Again, if it's business, this could be you're in a position to finally hire help. That one. Right. What else for Sagittarius? This could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. This could be Pisces or Cancerian. Choices. Make the best choices. Make the best choices. That's not gonna work. Okay. There it is. All right. Make the best choices. I can hear my cat. She's dragging something down again. She's having a field day with her socks. So again, this will put you in the position after going through this. It puts you in a position to be able to make choices, not be reacting to them. That's for Sagittarius. Chariot reverse, that could be Cancerian, and there's that delay. So we've got delayed movement. Things aren't progressing. You feel out of control. You don't feel in charge. That's changing. Might be over, again, 3 months rather than just for the month of August, but you've kind of been slugging away at something and that gets transmuted. But it's almost like not until you get to have a clearing, not until things slow down for you, because it feels like you've just been working, going, doing, and things haven't been taking off for you. You haven't had the progress you wanted. You have not progressed with either this person or your business that you wanted. A lot of delays here. So this is about laying low and figuring out perhaps along the way what worked, what didn't, because we have you closing out at being wiser for it and being in a much better position. To get there, typically you have to have a few knocks, and it's like, well, why did that happen? And that kind of frustration and anger and hurt and heartache, recalibrating, and then it's smoother sailing for you. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this was helpful. I'm going to say have a good next 3 months, because this feels like a 3-monther. Much love to you, and thank you for stopping by. I hope this was helpful. I hope you know you got this, and that it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. And you do have the power of choice here. It might not feel like it at first, but you do have the power of choice here. Okay. You take care, Sagittarius.